How's it going, guys? It is Izzy Stardust here with another episode of Narcissu! We have not played Narcissu in a while, and it's like killing me. It is, and I now came back to it, and this will be my third episode. So, let's see what happens next with Narcissu. So, we are on August at 7F. Okay. I was a newcomer to 7F. I was recently taught that the third discharge was the last. And she was a girl who soon was to be discharged for a second time. I still did not feel anything real about what was happening to me. But I would, too, come to wear such a face someday. Why am I thinking beautiful? Oh yeah, because I am beautiful, okay. The rain at morning twilight. Sometimes sleet, sometimes snow. Always coming down. I can't read today, guys. You don't know how hot it is. Okay. I was sitting there watching TV in my usual place. 7F felt as devoid of people as it always had. Anything interesting? Dude, I miss this game. Oh my god. You don't know how much I miss it. No, completely boring. She walked to my side. Saying no more, she sat down in a chair next to me. And that was how we began watching TV on this very day as well. She was probably in the same boat as me. Nothing else to do, nothing we could do. I have never seen her respond to the TV before. Is there something the matter? Is something the matter? Not really. Those were her usual words. But her response was nothing but usual. I'm sorry, guys. I have allergies, so I'm going to sound a little raspy. But don't mind it. My voice will be back soon. And I looked at the screen, interested in anything that could move her so. There were nature scenes being displayed on TV. Beautiful hills and dales burgeoning with trees and flowers. A vast spread of white flowers in the mist. I remembered those flowers from somewhere. They looked very similar to the white flowers that decorated the windowsill. Could those be the same flowers? Dot 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 dot. Sorry, I know it's supposed to be a sad story. I'm sorry. You know, the same as those over there. I pointed to the flowers by the window as I said this. No. Huh? Really? They're of the same variety, but they're not strictly the same. I glanced at the flowers by the window for a second, and then went back to gazing at the TV. She told me that they were different, but I couldn't see the distinction between the two. And it meant nothing to me whether flowers were the same or different. But what did mean something was this girl who usually never said a word more than she needed to. She was conversing in a rare form today, which was why I decided to follow along. Do you happen to know a lot about them? Flowers, that is. Not really. Really? But I don't see the difference. The flowers on the screen and the flowers in the vase to her side. I continued to talk as I stared vacantly at the two. Look, look. Are these orchards or lilies? Dot 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 dot. See, they're pure white, right? Dot 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 dot. Sorry. I had no interest, yet I kept trying to make a conversation, but she resumed her silence soon enough, and with her usual lack of expression, she continued staring at the boring TV screen, resigned to the fact that I'd get nothing more out of her. Narcissus. What? Those are Narcissus. So, wait. Her name's not Narcissu. The flower's name. There's something has to do with the flowers. Oh my gosh. As she answered, what's wrong with her eyes? Look at her eyes. What the fuck is wrong with her? Well, she does have a disease. As she answered, she turned her to face me for the first time, her hip-length hair swaying. She pointed at the TV screen and looked at me. The ID bracelet on her wrist was white. Her skin was white, just like the flowers on the screen. On screen. And I swore I could see a tiny smile on that face that was looking at me for the first time. What the fuck is up with her face? What am I saying? Okay. Okay, so we're going to chapter 2. January 16th, 2005, guys. This will be the last part, so I'll get through January, and then the next time it'll show a date. That's when I'm going to stop, sadly. Okay. A few days later, plunging further into the depths of winter, during this time that the rest of the world called exam period, we were sitting watching TV the same as ever. This is boring. So it is. This exchange that could not even be called a conversation. We spent all our days in this fashion, killing time without meaning or purpose. Speaking of which, when is it for you? Today. I see. So it's today. That word, that today, was it was the temporary discharge that she'd alluded to earlier. So, we might not see each other again. Aww. Yeah, I guess that's true. Because even if she were to be readmitted to 7F, that would be her last time. And in that time, I'd probably be discharged and readmitted myself. It didn't seem likely that things could be timed so that we could see each other again. Have you decided yet about where I'm going to die? Yeah? No, not yet. I see. She nodded somewhat sadly, the expression of someone being discharged for the second time. I still felt nothing about the situation, and I hadn't heard from the doctors about my first discharge. Come to think of it, I wonder if she finally decided what her own answer to the dilemma would be. Click, click, click. Satsumi, everything set? A lady came up to us with these words. This was probably her mother. She nodded slightly at me. I did not rise. We'll be leaving soon, but are you all ready? Yeah. Well, have a nice day, sir. She nodded slightly at me again, and then turned to leave this place. She did stretch out her hand towards that girl who was likely her daughter. But the girl did not move at all. She stayed rooted in her chair even after her mother had grabbed her hand. What's wrong, Satsumi? It hurts a little. What? Where? Your chest? Your abdomen? My chest. Stay right here. I'll call the doctors right away. Click, click, click. I think that's her shoes clicking against the floor, if I'm not mistaken. She took off in visitor use slippers in a sprint towards the nurse station. There were but two things left at this place, her and me, both in chairs. I did not know a thing about her disease or its status. The only thing I knew were courtesy of her white ID bracelet. Her name was Satsumi and her blood type was O. I'm actually an O positive. I wonder if that would be an O positive, if it's just an O. I don't know, that'd be cool if she actually is the same blood type, to be honest. But we were inhabitants of 7F, and she was older than me, if just by a little. Hey, do you want to lie down over there until the doctors come? I pointed at the corner of the lounge at the couch as something that I've never seen used. It'll support your back after all. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dun dun dun. Sorry. Doesn't matter. I'm fine now. Saying those words and nothing more, she stood up quickly. Hey. Hey, what? Don't do anything foolish! But she was already halfway down the corridor before I could finish the sentence. Oh, she escaping. Okay, guys, we are stopping here. So, if you want to find out what she is doing, going towards the corridors, watch the next episode. I'm sorry to end it here. I hate doing these things. I always hated watching videos where they ended at the most interesting parts. I'm sorry. You could watch the next episode, which will probably be tomorrow or the next day. Probably tomorrow I'll post another game, like maybe two of them, one Narcissu and another game. But thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe. I need this. Not to be famous, but it's hard to explain, but I just need this. But please subscribe. I really hope you like this video. I know that I wasn't sounding well. I'm sorry about that. I have allergies and I'm a little raspy in my voice, but I'll get better. Hopefully I'm taking some medication for it. Don't worry about me. I know you all care. Only the subscribers I have. If you're subscribing to me, I love you guys. You're the best. I'm glad you are subscribing to me, and I am so happy to have you guys here. And I'm saving the game, by the way. And even the people who are not subscribing to me, who has watched my videos or not watched my videos, I love you guys so much. And I hope that you take interest in my videos and start watching them. I'm trying my best to make good videos for you guys. I have a very sucky ass computer, so I can't really do a lot to my videos, but at least I can record. So thank you for watching. I will post the next episode probably tomorrow or the next day, and I really hope you guys liked it. Okay, I don't want to stay too long and go over what I just said. Okay, love you guys. Deuces.